All right, let's talk about AI for your business. Not the crazy futuristic stuff, but a real practical roadmap you can start using, well, today. If you feel like you're drowning in work and want to actually grow your business, you're in exactly the right place. Let's get into it.
Yeah, does this sound familiar? You're the CEO, you're the marketing person, you're even the customer service rep, all at the same time. It's a nonstop juggling act, right? There's just never enough time. And that is the exact problem we're going to solve today. But we're not going to do it by working harder. We're going to work smarter. Okay, so here's how we're going to break it down. We'll start with that business juggle. Then we'll bring in AI as your new teammate. I'll walk you through a super simple 4-step roadmap. We'll look at some actual tools, talk about the all-important human in the loop rule, and finish up by seeing how this all scales up from just saving time to actually shaping your strategy.
All right, first up, the small business juggle. We're moving from more work to smarter work. Let's be real about that daily challenge. It's that feeling, like you're on a hamster wheel, just constantly trying to get more done. The real breakthrough, though, isn't about finding more hours in the day. It's about a total shift in how you think about your work.
See, the whole game is changing. The goal isn't just to put in more hours anymore. It's all about smarter work. It's not just about how hard you hustle, it's about leverage. It's about finding tools that can multiply your effort so you can finally get off that hamster wheel and focus on the big picture stuff that actually moves the needle. And this is where the solution comes into play. Let's talk about AI as your new teammate. Seriously, think of AI less like some crazy complex technology and more like your newest, most efficient employee who, by the way, never sleeps. AI is really becoming that affordable 24/7 team member that small businesses have basically been dreaming of. I mean, for the first time ever, it's leveling the playing field. It's giving small shops like yours the kind of power for data, for customer service, for marketing, stuff that used to be only for the huge corporations with massive budgets, and now it's available for a fraction of the cost. It's a game changer. And look, this isn't some in the future kind of thing. It is happening right now. A recent report from Nextiva found that a whopping 92% of businesses are already using AI for customer service. 92%. So if you're not on board yet, you're actually at risk of getting left behind. So the big question is, how do you even start without getting totally overwhelmed? Well, we've boiled it all down into a really simple 4-step roadmap. This is your practical plan to get it done. It's this simple. 1. Audit the busy work. Figure out what's sucking up all your time. 2. Start with the low-hanging fruit. Pick one easy win to get going. 3, and this is crucial, keep a human in the loop. AI is here to help people, not replace them. And finally, number 4, train, refine, and scale up. You go from automating small tasks to getting huge strategic insights. This is the framework we're going to follow. Okay, let's put this roadmap into action. Time to get our hands dirty. We're going to zero in on 2 key areas where you can see results like immediately: getting rid of manual data entry and putting your sales follow-ups on autopilot. So following our roadmap, step 1 is to audit your busy work. Just think for a second about those tasks that just crush your soul. Copying customer info from an email into a spreadsheet or manually typing in data from invoices. These are the absolute perfect first targets for automation. And this slide really shows the difference, right? On the left, you've got the old way. It's slow, you make mistakes, and honestly, it just drains your energy. But on the right, you have the AI-powered way. It's instant, it's always accurate, and it frees you up to do the work that actually makes you money. And the perfect tool for this job? It's called Zapier. You should think of it as the automation backbone of your business. It basically connects all the different apps you're already using, your email, your CRM, your spreadsheet, so they can talk to each other automatically. No more copy-pasting, ever. And the best part is, you don't have to be a tech genius. You can literally just describe what you want in plain English. Something like, hey, when I get a new lead on Facebook, add them to my CRM. It connects with over 6,000 different apps, so yeah, it basically connects everything. Okay, on to step 2 of our roadmap. Start with that low-hanging fruit. And one of the biggest impact areas is always sales. I mean, how many potential customers have slipped away just because you got busy and forgot to follow up? To fix that, I want you to meet Reply.io. Think of this as your always-on revenue engine. It puts your lead qualification and all that sales communication on autopilot, making sure no opportunity ever falls through the cracks again. Reply.io even has this AI assistant called Jason who can handle those first few chats with leads and, get this, It can even book meetings right into your calendar for you. It creates these smart outreach sequences too. It'll send an email, then a LinkedIn request, maybe an SMS a few days later, all to keep you top of mind without you having to lift a finger. So we've automated data, we've automated sales, but now we're at step 3 of our roadmap, and this might be the most important one of all: keeping a human in the loop. This is all about using AI smartly and responsibly. The really critical thing to get here is that AI is supposed to support your team, not replace them. The goal is to free your people from the boring, repetitive stuff so they can focus on what humans are amazing at: building relationships, solving tricky problems, and coming up with creative new ideas. So here are 3 simple rules to do this right. First, always tell your customers when they're talking to a bot. Just be transparent. Second, position AI as a tool that helps your team, not something that replaces them. And finally, use all that time you're saving to train your team for more valuable roles. Maybe your admin person can become a customer success manager. It's a win-win. Okay, this brings us to the final step in our roadmap. This is where we graduate from just being more efficient to becoming a much smarter, data-driven business. This is where you start asking the big questions. You can use AI to dig into your sales data and find trends you never would have seen. You can forecast your cash flow way more accurately. You can even use it like a virtual business consultant. For instance, you could ask it, hey, based on my sales history, which type of customer spends the most over time and what do they all have in common? I mean, come on, that's a game-changing insight right there. And this quote from entrepreneur Ben Angel just sums it all up perfectly. This isn't just about being productive for the sake of it. It's about leverage. Let the AI handle all the coordination and the busy work so you can focus your brain power on the big decisions that actually make you money. So, I'm going to leave you with this question. Think about your own business. Right now, what is that one repetitive, time-sucking task you do every single day that an AI could just take off your plate starting tomorrow? Because the answer to that question, that's the very first step on your new roadmap.